Away from that, convicted university teachers from some Nigerian universities are seeking the intervention of President Tinubu for diplomatic pardon. They've also petitioned the House of Representatives for its intervention. Joke Adisa reports.
2018, 6 registered Cameroonian refugee professors and 4 Nigerians were arrested in an Abuja hotel by security agents from Cameroon and Nigeria. The professors were repatriated to Cameroon, tried by a military tribunal for terrorism, and sentenced to life imprisonment. Since then, their fate continues to hang in the balance. Through their counsels, the petitioners say, having lived in Nigeria for more than 10 years before their travails, they are protected by the Refugee Convention of 1951 and its protocols of 1967, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and the Refugee Act of 1989 as amended. They insist the arrest and subsequent conviction were illegal, unconstitutional, and illegitimate.
You cannot negotiate with somebody who is not free. One of them, that former deputy registrar at ABU, he was 65 years old. And according to the law of Cameroon, you cannot sentence a man who is 65 years old with life imprisonment. They fined him the equivalent of $533 million US.
They were arrested here in Nigeria. They were living here in Nigeria, and they were not charged here in Nigeria. Where were they in Cameroon committing these offenses that they were charged in Cameroon?
They seek the intervention of the federal government in getting freedom and justice for the professors. The petitioners also expressed confidence in the ability of the parliament to wade in and ensure justice is served.
And the federal government of Nigeria to intervene diplomatically and by other means to first of all secure the release of these people, their liberty, and then if they are free, it is now up to them to lead their people one way or the other to negotiate, either to negotiate with the Cameroonian state or whatever.
The petition wants the government of Nigeria to take action and implement the rulings in the 3 judgments of the Federal High Court of Abuja in 2019, ordering the release and compensation of the petitioners. Also in the petition, the convicted professors want the House of Representatives to cause the Federal Republic of Nigeria to institute an urgent action to secure the implementation of the verdict of the UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention, which called for their unconditional release. Joke Adisa, TVC News.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ambazonians, good afternoon. Thank you very much for being part and parcel of us again on this particular update we are bringing to you from this end. You just watch a brief summary of what happened in Nigeria as far as the case of our people, our leaders who were abducted from the Nera Hotel in Abuja on the 5th of January 2018, and the breach, in conspiracy with the Buhari government and Paul Biya of La République du Cameroon. They breached international laws. They violated their rights. These were refugees. These were asylum seekers who were in Nigeria, and some were already Nigerian citizens, as you can hear from that particular report and from their profiles. You can actually know that most of them were already lecturers, professors in universities in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, this matter is coming up again as a result of some hard work from some of our comrades behind the scenes, those who are doing their best to ensure that our people, the voice of those who don't have voices, are being heard. My dear comrades, this is a laudable initiative, and one which is coming again to say the injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. It is unacceptable that people who have fled their countries for fear of persecution by the occupying force, La République du Cameroon, are being sent back to where they fled from, and without any charge, nothing happened. They breached all international laws were violated, and we saw what happened at Nera Hotel in Nigeria. And this information is also coming at a time where many voices, many people have called incessantly for their unconditional release. And we've seen, or we saw the judgment, the Abuja High Court ruling that was, was passed on the 1st of March 2019, ladies and gentlemen, at the Federal High Court in Nigeria. I want to let you people know that La République du Cameroon does not respect any law. They don't respect any law, and it's a lawless state. It's a fact. It's a lawless state. You can see from these things that are happening. Some people will come, they will rant, they will talk, they will say all kinds of things. We all know that all these things were done in violation of their rights. The United Nations Human Rights Subgroup on Arbitrary Arrest and Detention, they also told La République du Cameroon that all those people you abducted, Naira 10, Daraba 37, you violated their rights. You violated that. It's not correct. It's not correct. They have denounced these things. But what happened? La République du Cameroon is adamant to change. They don't want to hear anything that concerns the liberation of these people, because they have a singular agenda. They know in the back of their mind, they know that they are holding a people who are standing for justice, who are standing for the truth, who are standing for the right cause of which they stood for their people. That is exactly how it is. Of course, we all know that one man's freedom fighter is another man's terrorist. It's clear. And this one should come as a clarion call to all Southern Cameroonians, to all Ambazonians, wherever you find yourself, irrespective of wherever or whatever you are doing. Please, it is a time for Ambazonians and Southern Cameroonians to come together, to have a common understanding, to have a common pathway to chart how to go forward, because efforts like this give us more opportunity to come together than to be, go apart or think about things in our separate ways. It concerns the life of this particular struggle. I know some people maybe have their own personal business, personal interest as far as these things are concerned, but if your personal interest can never surpass the general interest. Dear Ambazonians, dear Southern Cameroonians, that took place yesterday. Remember, the case was adjourned, right, at the Nigerian Parliament, House of Representatives. It was adjourned. So the next hearing will be again on a later date, but I promise you, we're going to bring you updates from this end once it happens. Like I said, injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. La République du Cameroon, they have just one thing to do: let the people go. Let the people go, because they break all international laws. They violate people's rights, and they can do and undo. It is time for the Tinubu government, the Tinubu administration, to respect the Abuja High Court ruling. It is time for the Nigerian Parliament, House of Representatives, to stand for the people who are not powerful, because these are people who were just arranged to talk about the suffering of refugees in Nigeria. And what happened? We saw what happened on the 5th of January 2018. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Fabiano Depo. I thought it wise to bring this to your knowledge, and as time goes on, we'll bring you more updates from this end. It is going to be total freedom for the people of Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. I'll see you guys again in our next update. Bye-bye for now.